What up, what up? Jamil Redemption here. RBMDRT. Repairing broken men by doing righteous things. This is 90 days semen retention, no fat part 2. And in my first part of 90 days, celebrating my 90 days streak, I said I got a lot to say. I said I'm about to go on a tangent. Shout out to all my new subscribers. My subscriber trajectory is going up. I've received like 20 new followers in the past month, and welcome to you all. But like I said in the last video, I'm about to go on a tangent because I'm really walking this walk. I'm proud of myself. And I got a lot of things to say about no fat semen retention. And I like to think of myself as a master of creating acronyms, i.e. RBMDRT, repairing broken men by doing righteous things. Well, I got a new acronym. You need to bust a nut. You need to bust a nut. N.u.t. And I was thinking to myself, like, because it's kind of like a euphemism. And I thought about like making an acronym that applies to busting a nut when you practicing no fap and semen retention. That could be a mnemonic for you to increase your success in semen retention and give you a better inspiration and understanding on your journey. So here we go. N.u.t. A new undertaking. Now, what's the definition of undertaking? Undertaking is a formal pledge or promise to do something. Or it can be a task that is taken on, an enterprise. Whether that be you developing a new workout regimen, a new applying for some college courses, learning a new skill, learning a new language, setting a goal, creating a YouTube channel, whatever the case may be, becoming more involved in community outreach, doing charity work. Bust a nut, bust a move, man, bust a nut, bust a new undertaking. Because when you practicing no fap and semen retention, a lot of what you're doing is sexual transmutation. You're taking that energy that would once be used to indulge in your instinctive desires to procreate, right? But instead of PMOing, you know what I mean? Bust a nut. Bust a new undertaking. You want to plant your seed, right? You want to relinquish your energy, right? You want to procreate, but be proficient at creating. Don't just waste the nut. I mean, there's a difference between nutting and busting a nut. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference between nutting up and busting a nut. And a lot of times, you know, when we say you nutting up, I mean, you just, you messed up. When you nutting up, you messing up. Like, if you walk in and you trip up, you just nut it up. If you was trying to do a task or achieve a goal or shoot your shot and miss, you just nut it up. You know what I mean? But if you into it, if you into your groove, let's make that nice. If you making love to your woman, right? And you hitting it the right way, and you about to climax, you really bust that nut. You busted it. You know what I mean? You completed it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cream pie action. I hope I don't get flagged for it. But bust that nut, man. Bust a new undertaking. Bust a new undertaking. Yeah. Create an enterprise. Become a CEO. Start that LLC. Start go on your phone and start checking on all those subscriptions that you got to like video games or just random things that your Amazons. Order something from Amazon so they just don't take their $16 out your account. Bust a nut. Bust a new undertaking. Invest. Invest in yourself. Bust the nut. Don't nut up. Don't nut up. Bust that thing. And you when you nut up, nutting up, when you nut up, that's when you about to pull out. And you just nut up and then you scared because you thinking, oh, did I pull out in time? Did I get out of Dodge in time? Right? So you thinking, I need to get a plan B or take whatever precautionary measures that you want to take. But the precaution should have been not precautioning, you know what I mean? But when you busting that thing like on purpose. Shoot the club up action, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You plan that out. You know what it's been hitting for. Yeah. Or you busted that thing and you had a target. You know what I mean? Face shot. How the boys sing that song? Face shot. And how that young fella song go? You know what I'm talking about. But shit, you bust that thing like that with a directive. You know what I mean? You had a target. You had your eyes on the prize. And that's what busting the nut is about. Like recently I decided to apply for college again. I have a few more college credits that I need to achieve my associate's degree. I've been sitting on this for years. And it hasn't been until I started this semen retention no fab journey that I said, okay, it's time. I'm busting a nut. A new undertaking. When I decided to begin, before this streak, I had already decided to practice semen retention no fab, but I was relapsing. So, before this streak, I had started working out. Because once I got sober, that's another thing. Shout out to me. Salute to me. I'm sober. I'm going on 7 months sober from alcohol and dope. Yes, I am. So, that was a new undertaking. So I'm just busting nuts all over the place. Skate. Skate, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You gotta You gotta bust these nuts, man. You gotta plant your seeds. It's one thing to retain your semen, but it's another thing to sexually transmute. So, sexually transmuting is new undertaking. Sexual transmutation is new undertakings. I'm probably not the first person who came up with this acronym. You know, everybody, whoever's on this train of thought, out of all the millions of men who have been on this train of thought, there probably was somebody, or there's many people. This might just be a thing. I don't know. I ain't never heard it before, but you know, it just dawned on me, that new undertaking. Now, if I am the one who coined this phrase, I need to trademark this. And I really need to do it. But since I'm on no fap and semen retention, it might not be one of those things that I say, oh, it's a wonderful idea, and I don't jump on trademarking it. But since I'm about to post this, I might be too late. You know what I mean? I'm already on Facebook Live making this video as we speak. And shout out to my Facebook followers. I'm about to transfer this to my YouTube channel. Once again, this is Jamel Redemption. And my channel on YouTube is RBMDRT, Repairing Broken Men by Doing Righteous Things. And what have we learned today, children? What have we learned today, brothers? You must bust a nut. You must bust a nut. Peace.